back again with another video, and we're going to keep the Mission 4 series rolling. Um, Before we get started, of course, first things first, make sure you have your backups. Going again with Nurse's Patch, I have not quite what I wanted, but I have my Blood Rage and Shame. I wanted to have EMT here, but some reason I picked the wrong one. So we're just going to roll with what we have. And let's jump right into the mission 4, and we're on battle number 4, mission 4, battle 4, and that is the one selected here. There is a possible 4 shard drop out of this one, so let's get right to it. All right. And again, today we will try it after we do the first run with Grimm. We will try it afterwards without Grimm and see what happens. Okay, so here we go. All right, the bosses are level 102, which is pretty high. And let's see, where do we want to put Grimm? If everybody remember the pretty much the rules of engagement here, you always want to put him near a pretty easy boss to beat and the most troops. I think we're going to go right over here where Panda and these soldiers are right here, these troops. Okay, so let's drop him. Let's see if we can pull Panda by putting him right here. Hopefully Panda goes over there. And let's put, of course, our other bosses. Let's put Teddy Squeeze here. And Pugsy. Nope, let's go with Big Pretty Boy. And let's just monitor these guys here and make sure they don't get killed by Pretty Boy. And if they live, then we'll be solid. Okay, so that was good. They killed Pretty Boy pretty easily. And like I said, I've got Grimm up top. I'm using Teddy Squeeze and Pretty Boy here. I try to use the elite bosses as much as possible. Just that way, you know, in case you don't have that many legendaries, you still can do these missions without a problem, okay? So, as you noticed, Grimm provided pretty good heals while they killed Pretty Boy because he's a pretty hard target to kill. And another thing about Teddy Squeeze, or let's see, who else if you don't have Teddy Squeeze? If you have maybe, I guess you have to use Panda or a Hazmat if you don't have Teddy Squeeze. But Teddy Squeeze's AoE does damage across the map, so he can kill a boss from a whole different side of the map just by his procs. As you notice, the soldiers are dying pretty fast, even when nobody's near them. That's because of Teddy Squeeze's proc. Okay, Hazmat or Pandas is not that far, but they still have pretty good radius on their proc. So use those AoE bosses as much as possible. I'm not using Hazmat. I'm only using the Teddy Squeeze and the Pretty Boy right now with Grimm. Okay, and so far we've done a pretty good job taking out this mission. I think actually we've taken out all the bosses, so that was a pretty easy round with just the 3 bosses there. And I'm going to go ahead and drop these firebugs to hurry up and finish this off so I don't waste a lot of time. And you can use whatever backup soldiers you brought with you if you brought any. But again, I want everyone to notice that if you have Father Grimm, you do not need to put these soldiers in the battle at all until the bosses are all dead and you just want to speed up the rest of the mission. Okay, guys, please remember that, because I'm still getting a lot of questions daily, in-game, Facebook, online chat, people asking me how I level so fast and how I do missions without losing troops or anything like that. And I do it all the time, as you guys can see with these missions, even raiding. Just follow the methods that I use, same as the other top players. Follow our methods, and that's what happens. Okay, that's what happens. So that was it. That was an easy battle. Let's go ahead and make sure we have our backups again. Oh, we didn't use them. Haha. EMT. I really need EMT, guys. Especially we got to try this without using Grimm. Oh, sorry. Let me just grab some more. So I'm just gonna, you know what? Because I don't have time. Let me just throw some thugs in here just to bump up our backup soldiers, because we're gonna need them to make sure we get through this mission without Father Grimm. So I'm just going to add these on real quick and go with what we have. Okay, just for the ones I don't. Okay, just give me 1 second. All right, Okay, so we got that done, and um, while we get a couple of those soldiers training up, let me show you guys real quick something here, just so you know. All right, my Father Grimm is 3 of 9. Okay, I've used all my extra bosses. I've even used. I hate this. I don't want to say it. I've used my extra bosses and other things, other ways to get him to 3-9. But I wanted him to 3-9 because I wanted to get him. This is probably as high as I would get him on this account. Most likely, I don't know. It might take a longer time, but 4 would be pretty hard to get because I want to get all my bosses to at least 3-9. So this way he heals 4 nearby allies. So now I can get a full team of 5 bosses and make sure I get all heals. So I did get him to 3-9, which I think is definitely mandatory. So you can get all 4 of your bosses if you use 5 bosses to get heals. Okay. And I have Pretty Boy also 3. I mean, excuse me, Teddy Squeeze 3-9. Okay, my Pretty Boy is only 2-9, which I think is good. I would probably get him to 3-9 soon, and my Pugs is 2-9. Okay. Um, oh man, I lost connection. Good thing he wasn't in the middle of a battle, right? And okay, so that's good enough. Let's go ahead and jump right into this thing, and just to make sure we don't put Grim in like I did last time, let's take him out, and I'm gonna put old Hazmat in. So we're gonna run with all our bosses, all except for Grim. Okay. We only have one heal this time, so we have to be careful. So let's go back into the same mission. Mission 4, Battle 4. So my method on this one is I'm gonna drop Teddy Squeeze first since he's the highest boss, and then I drop the rest. Okay, and I'm gonna put him right here by Pretty Boy, so he can take him out. So and we just let them guys go to work. So by dropping all of them, my hopes is that they would take Pretty Boy out fast, and usually he kills one of them, especially without heals. So, and we will use the Shane most likely on Panda because she's the hardest boss besides Pretty Boy. I think out of these, she has a very good AOE, so we'll probably use it there on her. We may need the heals a lot faster. I don't want to lose anybody before I get too far in it, so let's drop it now just to make sure. And I lost 2 already, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. This is pretty much what you need to do if you want to make it through the battle, the mission. Okay, and this is without Grim. Okay. The only problem we might have here is these 2 bosses up top. These are both AOE bosses. Panda is a AOE, and Ralphie has AOE. Okay, so we have to be careful with those guys, with our soldiers here, because they could get killed pretty easily with those bosses. So I'm going to use this shame on if I make it that far. Are we going to be able to get 50%? That's all we need to get a win. So let's use that on him. We just need 50% to pass. Okay, we got 51%, so we did meet. Hopefully they can kill him before he comes back. Alright, so we might get a wipe right here. Okay, we lost all our bosses except Hazmat, which he is now out, and we just have soldiers. Now, this guy has an AoE, so he's probably going to kill all these firebugs here. Yep, just like I said. So, we did get 72%, and like I told you guys before, without Father Grimm, there are ways to make it, there are ways to do it a little bit better, but the key here is to pass the mission. 2 stars, 72%. All we need was 50% to pass, and that's pretty much what it is, man. You know, without Father Grimm, it's pretty hard. If I had EMT, I could at least brought one of the bosses back, but I did not. I only used what I had, and you know, it wasn't a fail, so I'm okay with that. You know, just understand you're not going to get no losses without Father Grimm healing. Okay, if you can, then you're the man or the woman, whoever. You're good. Okay, but let me know what you think about that. That's mission 4, battle 4. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, please hit me up in the comments below. This is your boy Tmizzle, and hold on, whoa. Yep, this is your boy Tmizzle. But one more thing too. Gang is gonna be coming out soon. If you're not in a gang, hit me up in the comments. All you got to do, download line chat. Let me know you want to be in a gang. Currently, I have 2 gangs going. One of them, I am a leader with King H, Rang Rang. Um, that gang is our main gang, and we are. It's a lot harder to get into that gang. Okay, we require you to have 5 legendary bosses over 100 and Lil Biz just to get in, plus some reputation requirements. But that's cool if you can't meet the requirements for that gang. Of course, Deadmentry, who's a mod on the forum, he has another gang, which my free-to-play account, this account right here, is actually in. And in order to get into that gang, all you need to have, and give me 1 second, I'll read you those requirements. The reason I'm putting this out because I'm trying to get more people into my free-to-play gang. Like I said, which Deadmentry is the leader, because myself and King H has we both have our free-to-play accounts there, and there are also some other players there. But I'm trying to get more people in the game because, gangs gonna be out soon, and people gonna be looking for those. People gonna be looking for gangs. So if you want to be in uh, two of the best games in the game, you want to definitely hit me up in the comments. Download line chat. Let me know what you have. For Deadmentry's gang, you need line chat. You need 5K rep or higher, at least 3 or more legendary bosses, and just have at least 100 shards for when games come out to donate, if that's a requirement. If they use shards, okay. So it's not as hard as being in my main gang, but you can be a part of a gang that's going to be very, very successful. So make sure if you have the 3 or more legends and you have the 5K rep, hit me up in the comments. All you got to do is download line chat, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to King H channel on YouTube, and you can get in the game. That's it. And also, one other thing, if you are a cheater or your account has ever cheated and it shows up on the cheat list as being a one-time hacker, doesn't matter, you cannot get in the game. Okay, so just remember that if you have used a hack and your name is on the hack list as ever hacking the game, that account will not be able to get into the game. However, if you create a new account and that account is not ever use hacks, then you're good to go. Just want to make sure that's a disclaimer. So if you have been on the hack list, do not hit me up about being in the game. You can't get in. That's just the way it is. Okay, other than that, that's it for this video. Sorry it was a little bit long. It's your boy Tmizzle. Make sure you hit me up. I'm out. Peace.